Lisa, Marilyn Monroe, d'être peu un beau joujou, de feu, de flamme, enfin la femme, Judy, Judy se réfugie, Judy, Judy dans la magie, des flacons si doux à quoi? Judy, la nuit, fait un songe dérisoire. Un jour, un soir, changer de peau, avec les filles sur les photos, avoir un corps comme un roseau, des yeux tout vides et pas de rides. Judy, Judy et compagnie, Judy, Judy qu'on sacrifie, contre une poignée de neige.
Quite a pleasant contrast to all the up-tempo numbers that went before it there. That was Pierre Rapsap singing for Belgium, Judy and Co. And so we come to song 7, and this is where Red Hurley takes the stage in front of his biggest audience ever. Temperamentally, Red is ideally suited to an occasion like this. He's a placid, easygoing fellow who, although he insists he does suffer from nerves, betrays few signs of tension. However, the composer Brendan Graham says he's betraying enough tension for both of them. Brendan and his nearest and dearest are all in the theatre this evening, willing Master Hurley on. Well, at least to a good placing, if not victory anyway. So there we are. Red has begun composing songs himself, and it's quite possible that he and Brendan Graham will team up and write a few numbers for Red's new album. He can't get through on the phone either. The girls in the backing group this evening with Red are Pat Riley, Lola and Nicola Kerr. And this evening Red is wearing his green suit and the girls are wearing green dresses. The conductor is the familiar figure of Noel Keelan. So, wishing Red Hurley every success, Noel Keelan raises his hand for Ireland.
Days of wine are gone, and all the nights are long, then all my thoughts run on to you. When the lonely silence calls, when I walk through empty halls, then all my thoughts run on to you. Days, my life you were, then all the songs were songs of you. I tasted well of sweet success. Nothing touched me that was second best. From back then, I turned and you were gone to someone else's song. my very soul to you. Your love is written in the sky, but at the time I never looked so high, my darling. When will you come back to me? Release me, set me free.
Performance there, really good performance there by Red Hurley, and there's a tremendous reaction here in the hall to that song. And Brendan and Graham will no doubt be delighted with Red's interpretation of the song. We move on now to Song 8. The party's over now, and it's sung by Sandra Raymer for the Netherlands. The turn now of the home team. The Dutch entry usually finishes in the top half dozen. They've won the contest 4 times, a record equalled only by Luxembourg and France. This year, their entry is felt by some Dutch people to be a little lower in standards than usual, but it remains to be seen. Their singer, Sandra Raymer, however, is an excellent performer. She represented Holland in the Eurovision 3 years ago as half of the singing duo Sandra and Andres. She was born in Indonesia and has lived in Holland since she was 2. She was a recording star when still a 15-year-old schoolgirl. Composer Harry van Hemert was the man who wrote How Do You Do? For Malcolm McNeil in the 74 contest. And Harry van Hoff is conducting for Holland for the 4th year in succession. The party's over now for the Netherlands.
So
over now for Holland. And predictably, getting a very good reception. Song 9, Matahari, sung by Anna-Karina Ström for Norway. Anna-Karina is making her third appearance in the Eurovision final. In both 73 and 74, she represented Norway as a member of the Bendik Singers. She is married to the conductor and composer of the song, Frode Tingnes. Frode is generally regarded as Norway's top musician and has his own jazz quintet. Anna-Karina is very much the darling of the press here. Her picture adorns almost every edition of the newspapers, and she's receiving even more publicity than the Dutch girl. The ensemble in which she appears tonight, by the way, so impressed the members of the orchestra at the dress rehearsal that they rose to their feet whistling and cheering. It's gold brocade with matching glasses and headband. There he is, conductor and husband, Frode Tingnes. Anna-Karina, Norway.
Even though I try to fake it, when I wish that I could take it, turn a page and start anew. In a world with no tomorrow, I could throw away my sorrow and pretend you'd let me borrow all the magic and wonder of you. And for a while, you alive, Matahari, and you make me take the flight to surrender. Matahari, for the moment in your eyes become so tender. So to conquer your dance, never did have a chance. Walk away laughing and let them alone with their shame. Dreams are slowly dying, we find no escape in lying. Why should we go on denying life is never what it seems? That in times when I am lonely, I keep thinking of you only, even though you never know me. Can't you please let me once in my life and let me be, baby, Matahari, and you make me take the flight to surrender. Matahari, for the moment in your eyes become so tender. Conquer your dance, they never did have a chance. Walk away laughing and let them alone with their shame. Matahari, and you make me take the flight to surrender. Matahari, for the moment in your eyes become so tender. They gave away for a kiss. I am the morning star of the night, your
Anna-Karina Ström singing Matahari for Norway. The 10th song coming up now, Panayamu, Panayamu, sung by Marisa Koch for Greece. Marisa is in fact the composer as well as singer. She was studying music in Athens when the government was overthrown. She was forced to flee the country and settled for 3 years in London before returning to her homeland in 1970. She originated an unusual musical combination, singing to drum accompaniment only. It proved very successful and became something of a cult. She's regarded in her own country as a female Demis Roussos. an appendage which musically might be acceptable, but physically could perhaps induce the occasional throb of resentment from Miss Koch, who is admittedly also a person of ample proportions. What a voice, though. Wait until you hear her. Recently, Marisa Koch completed a 4-week concert tour of the Soviet Union. The conductor for Greece is Mike Brzezakis. Marisa Koch sings now for Greece. How about that then? Marisa Koch singing her own composition for Greece. Song 11, Pump Pump for Finland, performed by Freddie and Friends. From the same country that produced Sibelius, we are about to hear the ensuing lyric. Let your hip go hippity bump bump, that's the way we dance till we die, aye aye aye. Let your hip go hippity bump bump, give me shivers all down my spine, aye aye aye. Poor Sibelius must be doing handsprings in his grave. Mind you, worse lyrics, as I have said before, have won. The person who actually wrote that is the large chap with the moustache. He's Freddie, all 6 feet 5 inches, 17 cuddly stones in him. He's a superstar in Finland. He's written innumerable songs, and all of them have made Finland's top 10. Freddie took part in the Eurovision in Vienna in 1967, the year we were second, with Sean Dunphy's song. But that time, purely as a singer. This time, he is composer as well. The conductor is the popular popular and much respected Ossi Rune. Freddie and Friends now sing Pump Pump for Finland. Choreographed number. Freddie there doing his thing with his friends and representing Finland. And the girls still haven't a bruise to show for it. So we move on now to Song 12, Sobran las Palabras, sung for Spain by Braulio. Braulio is yet another of the singer-composer combinations which are featuring more and more in this contest. He's 29 and was born in the Canary Islands. His musical education, however, started and was nurtured in England. In 1969, he arrived there and found himself becoming involved in folk music. His experiences in England had quite an effect on him, and he says that while there, his vision of music and the world in general really changed. He returned to Spain and is now one of that country's top stars. He insists upon recording only his own songs, not that he feels other composers are inferior, he just needs to know the meaning of the song. A number of people have mentioned the physical resemblance, by the way, between himself and Red Hurley. Conductor for Spain is Juan Bergon. Braulio sings for Spain.
Hasta sobran las palabras cuando se trata de hablar sencillamente de amor y prefiero frase desgastada que a nada suena en mi voz. Ya sé que tú puedes creer que a mí me falta el interés, pero a veces las promesas más fervientes solo tratan de ocultar que está muriendo el amor. Amor, amor, mi amor, tendrías que aceptarme así. Si ves que no me gusta conversar, aprende a interpretar mi ausencia. Amor, amor, mi amor, es todo cuanto sé decir. Amar es algo más que hacer reír. Yo sé que llenaré tu vida de amor. A veces hasta sobran las palabras cuando se trata de hablar sencillamente de amor. Y el gesto que hasta pasa inadvertido puede ser más importante que un juramento ante Dios. Amor, amor, mi amor, tendrías que aceptarme así. Si ves que no me gusta conversar, aprende a interpretar mi ausencia. Amor, amor, mi amor, tendrías que aceptarme así. Es todo cuanto sé decir. Amor, amor.
Braulio representing Spain. Song 13, Noi lo rivivremo di nuovo, for Italy, sung by Romina Power and Albano. If those dark, clearly defined features of Romina strike a chord in your memory, it's probably because she's the daughter of the film actor, the late Tyrone Power. It was said that Tyrone Power had Irish family connections, so I suppose we can claim some affinity with this American-born, Italy-domiciled girl. She was born in Los Angeles, speaks 5 languages, and enjoys deep-sea diving. Albano is her husband, and they have 2 beautiful children. Al has appeared in 7 films, has toured the world as a singer, and collects butterflies. The composer is Detto Mariano, and the conductor, Maurizio Fabrizio, is a classical guitarist, and although only 24, is regarded as one of the most promising musical prospects in Italy.